How's it going, guys? And hang on. Hello. Alright, so that was Jimmy, and he has got a job for us. So we're going to head over to his farm and help him out with that. But what I was saying is, welcome to another video. So we spent the night again at Zach's place. So the mission for today is going to be to sort out accommodation for ourselves. Because even though it's nice of him to let us stay here, it can't be sort of a long-term thing. I quite like my privacy. But yeah, so we're going to try and sort that out. And then I also want to make sort of, well, I want to try and make a bit of money on the side with some different things. So I've been thinking about some little side hustles that we can run. And there is going to be a little bit of initial investment to make that happen. But I think it'll be fun. It'll be some fun things to keep ourselves busy with while we wait for our crops to grow. And to do in between sort of all of the other little jobs that we're doing for all of the other people. And the agency. So in terms of this job, we are getting to play with that brand new plow that we saw sitting outside of his yard. And his new tractor as well. So, I don't know, it just sounds like he's really, really busy. And he isn't able to do the work himself. So, yeah, we get called in, which I'm absolutely fine with. Because we get paid to play with some really nice toys. Which is great. Anyway, we are going to leave the pickup here. And, oh, we also said that his other plow, and I think it's this one here, the old one. We've actually used this before for him. He said that this thing is for sale if we want it, but our tractor can't pull that, so that's gonna have to be a no. I hope it gets it sold though. Anyway, here is the beast. 300 horsepower, 6250R, beautiful tractor, and a monster plow. Man, this is really nice. Okay. Ooh, so smooth. So he explained where the field is, and it sounds like he actually lost this crop, which is not nice. Obviously, you never want to hear that from anyone, let alone a friend. So yeah, apparently he lost this crop, and we're just gonna have to plow it in. So that kind of sucks, but anyway, that's part of farming, I guess. It doesn't always go well. But yeah, so we have some ventures that I want to get into today. Hopefully we can sort of get all of them going and get a place to stay. I've got an idea for accommodation, and I hope that it's going to be okay for a little while, but it's going to be cheap and it's going to be effective. So we'll see how that all pans out. But anyway, yeah, so this is the field in question, and yeah, unfortunately this is all wrecked. So not good. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to run an end row here. Probably run up and down a few times because there's not a lot of space here and that's some big equipment. And then we'll do the same on the other side. And yeah, then we'll get this all knocked out. So we are going to jump into a real quick time lapse and we're going to get this knocked out for Jimmy. And then we can set off and work on our own stuff for a little bit. So looking forward to that. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. so that is job done, and well, I missed a few spots here and there, but it's really not much, and really wouldn't make a difference at all in the end. And I have to say, this tractor is an absolute beast of a machine. I think Jimmy did well buying this, and also that plow. That plow is amazing. The working width on it is awesome. So yeah, it really makes quick work of big jobs like that. So I think I'm probably just gonna leave this sort of where I found it, over here. And yeah, we are going to head into town. I've got an address because I have to go pick up our house that we're gonna stay in. So yeah, and it fits on the back of this. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna head out and collect that, and I'll take it home, and then we'll get it all set up, and then I'll show you guys what it is. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright, so we are back at the farm, and I've got everything set up, and I popped around at the shop and got a few extras and things. So the whole setup cost us around $500, maybe a little bit over. But yeah, I mean, you have to remember that this is temporary. This is not a permanent solution, it is temporary. So, you ready for it? There we go! Look at that! We've got a tent! So yeah, we've got a tent. We're gonna live in a tent and sleep in a hammock for a while. And I collected some rocks and made a little fireplace, and I lit a little fire here just to make sure that the flames aren't gonna get too close to the tent or anything like that. But that is put out now, so don't worry about it. Yeah, so I just got a few goodies, and this is home. This is our new home. So, yeah, I mean, I know it's a tent, but it'll do. It'll do for now. Eventually, we'll hopefully build, like, a really nice home and all of that, but it'll do for now. It gives us a place to sleep. So, anyways, that is that. Okay. Anyways, we have got a tent, so we've got a place to sleep. Next thing is, I want to get chickens. So I was saying earlier that I want sort of an alternative income, and there's two ways we're going to do it. I am going to buy a little crate thing, and we are going to have bees. And I don't know much about beekeeping. In fact, I know nothing about beekeeping. But I'm thinking I'm going to buy like one box. And I don't even know what you call the things. A beehive box? I don't know. And I was thinking we'll put it like somewhere here maybe. I don't want to put it too close to where we are. But I was thinking maybe here. Maybe sort of sheltered in this little corner here. Because we probably won't spend much time around here. But yeah, we'll just do that. And apparently, because the box will be close to our field, if we have certain crops in here, then it'll actually help the crops out a little bit, and obviously help the bees as well. So that'll be cool. So I'm not 100% sure how much that's going to cost, but I'm thinking in the region of about 1,000. And then I also want to get chickens. I'm going to head down to the shop and I'm going to buy some wire and some like metal dropper poles and things like that. So we are going to build a little chicken thingy-mabob here. I was going to say a coop, but we're not going to build a coop. We're just going to have a little chicken pen thing somewhere here. So I don't know how much that is going to cost. We'll have to see equipment-wise how much that is going to be. But that is a plan. So hopefully we can make a bit of money out of the chickens with the eggs and all. We'll have to go buy some food and stuff for them as well. So I need to remember to do that. And then hopefully we can make a bit of money out of the bees by selling the honey that we can collect from them. So that'll be nice. It'll give us something else to do other than just sort of contracts and doing work for Jimmy and for Michael and Adrienne. We actually haven't heard from her for quite some time. But yeah, that is sort of the plan. So what I'm going to do is I know of a place that actually sells sort of the beehive things. So I'm going to go off and I'm going to go see them. and see how this whole thing works. And I'll also pop by the shop and buy the wire and sort of fencing and everything that we need for the chicken coop. And I'll probably get that assembled and do that off camera because it's not going to be very interesting. And we'll come back when we have that done. So when that is all built. Oh, and I also wanted to say that I did remember eventually this morning to pay the guys that actually built the shed for us. So that was $1,000. I did pay them, and I did pay Jimmy as well for the rent of the field just after he phoned me, because I completely forgot about that. But it is paid, and also he did pay us for the job that we did earlier. It was about $3,500. So really freaking good. Right, so I'm gonna head off to the shop, or shops, because I need to go get a few things. And we'll come back in a little while, and hopefully, we'll have a chicken coop. I don't know where we're gonna get chickens from, though. That's a good question. Anyway, let's go do that. Alright, so we have got chickens and bees. We've actually got bees as well. So I ended up building the enclosure for the chickens, and I went and got the sort of hive box for the bees. So a lot of learning to do in terms of the bees, but all in good time. But I did kind of forget to get food for the chicken. So we're on our way there. I did phone Jason, and he's keeping a bag out for us. So that's pretty good. The feed is expensive, though. I think it's $1,400. So yeah, pretty freaking expensive. It's sitting outside, so we'll load that up real quick and take it back to the farm. But yeah, it's exciting. We have got... So I ended up going with... because I got the chickens as well, so not just the cage and all. Well, it's not a cage, it's just an enclosure. But I ended up getting 1 rooster, and then 4 young chickens and 2 older chickens that are 6 months old. So, yeah. Why is this not going? Is it flat? No. There we are. So... yeah, we have got 6 chickens in total, but yeah, 2 of them are a little bit older than the other 4, so that's fine. And then we have got one rooster, but we need to get them a bit of food, because I don't have any food. And then the bees, so I put them sort of under the tree that we were looking at, but they're sort of as far away from our tent as I could sort of get them, because I don't want them too close. But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be interesting to see how this all pans out. And I know from like 6 chickens and a few bees, we're not gonna make a lot of money, but it is some money. And all of these little bits of money, and let's strap that down. All of these little bits of money ends up to make quite a bit of money in the end. So, and obviously the chickens will breed and everything as well, so that'll help. But obviously the enclosure isn't very big, so we can't have that many chickens. We could probably have about like 30 or something. I can't see a thing. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, it's something different, and it's something that sort of adds to the farm, because I really don't think like we have settled in yet properly, and all of these little things just feels like it makes our little farmyard more of a farmyard and a bit more like home. So yeah, I mean, we are living in a tent now, but that'll change everything in time. But yeah, it's like I say, it's just all of these little things that will add up to make it a really nice farm in the end. Right. We also just, I saw it standing there. We have to maybe talk to Zach about that rock picker, how much he wants for that, because we're kind of going to need that. It's probably a job for, I would say somewhere in the winter, but when it's not snowing, to get all of the rocks off of the field. And turn that off, because yeah, we do have a bit of a rock problem. Okay, so front loader is over there, so we don't have a pallet fork on that. We've got a log fork, but it should still work. Oh, I'll show you the chickens in a minute. There's our little chicken pen, enclosure, or whatever you want to call it. So they've got some nice grass and things over there, and it's sort of, the fence line sort of runs down to the little creek down there a little bit. Obviously not all the way to the water line, but yeah. Okay, let's open that up. And the problem with this is can't really see, so it's going to be a bit of a guessing game here to get this unloaded. We'll probably have to invest in a proper pallet fork at some point, because we'll most likely be doing this quite often. I don't exactly hang on. Okay, that's fine. That's a bit more lined up, I guess. There we are. We got it. I don't know how well we got it, but I'll move slowly. Oh, don't fall off. Don't fall off. I think I barely grabbed that. Okay. Here you are, chickens. There's a bit of food. Oh. Dropped it. Not good. And now I'm not going to be able to... Let's grab it again. There we are. Okay. Will that work if we just sort of do... Do we lift it over the fence? No, that should do. Beautiful. Okay, I think that is all that they'll need for the moment, so we'll put this in the shed. We are definitely going to need to get a pallet fork to handle these bags, because this is less than ideal. Why do I feel like we had one? Probably not. Okay. We'll probably leave this... Actually, no. Let's disconnect this. Close that. We should really go logging again as well. That is fun. I do enjoy the logging, and also it's really good money. Let's get that detached. All of these little bits and pieces that we're getting into the shed, which is good. I should probably just get everything into the shed at some point, but yeah, I've been busy and probably a little bit lazy, to be fair. Okay, so that is our little chickens. Hello, chickens. There's the rooster over there. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the rooster. And yeah, we've got, like I said, we've got 4 young chickens and then 2 older ones. They're about 6 months old. And we'll see how this all turns out. So the sort of enclosures don't go very deep. It's just over to here. That's it. And then the bees, so I'm not going to get too close because they are zoomy, stingy things. And I'll be honest, I don't like getting stung by bees. I don't think anyone does, but you can hear them. Okay, run away before I anger them. But yeah, so those are our bees, and hopefully we'll get a bit of honey out of that. I think I'll probably, for the moment, get someone else to sort of take the honey and everything out. But eventually, maybe, we'll sort of learn to do it ourselves. But yeah, so we have got a place to stay, which is fantastic. We've got some bees, and we've got some chickens. So, a lot done today. A lot, actually, which is fantastic. So, yeah, pretty good. And I think tomorrow... I actually don't know. Maybe we'll try and get that a rock picker sorted out and get this field done. I don't know. Money-wise, I don't know if that's a good idea. And we'll probably have to start looking around for a combine as well. So we have to keep that in mind. But I think we are going to leave it there for today. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you all next time.